Today we're making desserts. They'll be sweet, they'll be cheap, and they'll be beautiful from the inside out. Just like you and me. Life can be a struggle, but a good meal doesn't have to be. We can make creative, nutritious, and inventive dishes for under $2 a plate. Isn't it sweet that we can have dessert also on a budget? I think it is. One of the best ways to do that is to use flour and sugar. You've got that stuff in your pantry. It's super cheap and it can turn into almost anything. But we're not gonna stop there, no. Today we're gonna make citrus bars. It's like the badass cousin of the lemon bar. So we can throw grapefruits and oranges and lemons in there. Citrus is super inexpensive and it's made by Mother Nature, so you know that it's good. Plus we got a double whammy today because this is an orange that I zested in a dish and this is a grapefruit that I used half of this morning. So these could technically be free ingredients. Look, it's still beautiful on the inside. Certainly we can make a lovely dessert from it. Grapefruit. I'm gonna use the zest of these lemons because they're gonna add extra flavor and make sure that we use the entire piece of lemon. Let's get a little lime zest on there. Add to this triage of color. Beautiful. Look at what we do with the package where zest is like the same thing. It's free flavor that you need to have in there. It's time to make the crust. We start with butter, sugar. Now we need to cream that together. So we use the Struggle stand mixer. All right, we're gonna add some almonds in there. They're gonna add a nutty flavor. Who would have known it? And of course, if you buy almonds in bulk and keep them on your shelf, they're gonna be cheaper and you're always gonna have them on hand. Ooh. Okay, nuts go in the cream. This is a shortbread crust. Here we have salt. Many people say to me, Frank, why put salt in a dessert? And it's because salt makes sugar taste more sugary. It's true. Here comes flour. Stir this until you get to the nuggets of love stage, which is this stage right here. See that? Here we got a baking pan. Nuggets of love coming in. And then once it's sort of spread out evenly, begin to pat it down. This is very good. I'm feeling good about this. Here's your fork one more time. And just do like the pizza man hole poking thing, you know what I'm saying, man? The hole poking prevents bubbles from forming, which would ruin the gorgeous side cross section of a citrus bar. So don't skip this step. Also, don't forget to brush your teeth after eating sweets. Very important, don't skip that step either. This bad boy is going in the oven. Now it is time to make the filling for our citrus bars, and it starts with eggs, something that we already have in our fridge. Got our eggs, here comes sugar. Flour, all of our citrus juice and the zest. This is the flavor bomb that we've been waiting for. Salt, and a little bit of baking powder. All right, let's pour this in. Oh baby. This goes in the oven, let's do it. These are cooled, they look beautiful, and I'm gonna dive right in. Let's get a beautiful piece right here. Look at that, it's gorgeous. What else can we do to make this even more addictive? First of all, the cross section of that would make any parent proud. Can you believe that this costs only 92 cents a serving? It's a really, really good use of that leftover citrus, or maybe you just bought too much citrus. You should do this. I bet you anything it's gonna be delicious also. Watch this. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. The amount of words coming out of my mouth per minute is increasing because this is so delicious, and maybe there's a little bit of sugar, I'm not sure. Highly underrated dessert, really. Everyone's gonna be happy when you make it. No one ever makes it, but you're gonna make it now. All right, I got 2 more super cheap desserts for you. Everyone's gonna love them. Here's the deal, you just finished dinner, you want something sweet, you open up the freezer because you're thinking about ice cream, and it looks like your life companion consumed all of that ice cream. What to do? I think you make peanut butter swirl brownies because you probably have all the ingredients. Check it out. Sugar. Melted butter. Mix that together. Eggs. Some vanilla and a pinch of salt. Crack those yolks. Boom, boom. And mix that together. A little bit of cocoa powder, baking powder, and some flour. Mix it up. Oh man, that is decadent. Just as this is coming together, now is when you want to add the chocolate chippies. Now this comes out, it's not overworked. Oh my goodness. That's right, you can bake desserts in a cast iron too. Oh, the many uses. All right, spread it out Remember, it's going to lift up because of the baking powder. Peanut butter, the ultimate sidekick to chocolate since the beginning of time. Hall & Oates, Barack and Michelle, Batman and Robin. None of them hold a candle to this duo. No! This is what I like to call Jackson Pollocking. It's gonna increase the value of this brownie, I guarantee it. We can afford this nut butter because all the other ingredients are so cheap. That's the beautiful thing here. Oven! Holy sh**, that was fast. This is just amazing, look at that. I know you wanted ice cream, and guess what? We can make it without an ice cream machine. We start with our sandwich bag, and we get 3 sugar packets from the package drawer. Unload those packets. Half and half. Oh, that feels so satisfying in my palm. Heavy cream! Oh, even more satisfying. Vanilla! And a little bit of salt. Close this up. All right, ice and salt. Not only does it increase the buoyancy of water, it lowers the freezing point of water. Ice, salt. Little bag goes inside of big bag. Now we get to do a little WORK. And what we have is a homemade ice cream machine, Bubba. Yeah, you just became my Bubba. Oh man, I might need some winter gloves. This is freezing. Very important to shake it in all directions, hence the spinning motion. All this shaking turns this into ice cream, literally. I'm like actually sweating and out of breath, but I really think we have ice cream. Check it out. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Vanilla ice cream made by dancing the cha-cha-cha. Let's try it out. Boom, shakalaka. Oh, the greatest duo of all time. How can we improve upon it? Create ménage à trois with vanilla ice cream. That's how. Whoa, 3-way. How about that? We satisfied your after-dinner sweet tooth craving. It cost only 94 cents, and it was joined by a friend. Vanilla ice cream. Ha ha ha. For the third dessert, we're gonna make a mixed berry crumble. You know, fresh berries, they can be very, very expensive, but the frozen stuff, it's much more affordable. Plus, they freeze it at peak freshness, so you know it's good. 3 bags, different varieties, perfect. Use what you got. So first, let's make the base. We got blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries. They even sell the bags as a medley of fruits. That's pretty good too. Sugar. Here's a little bit of salt. Cornstarch. It sort of gives it some body. Got some lemon zest here that I chopped up. Adds a ton of free flavor. And lemon juice. Helps preserve color and flavor. Bring everything together. I say move it around until all the cornstarch has become hydrated by one liquid or another. Now we have to make the crumbly part. Flour, brown sugar, rolled oats. This is tree bark, and it's delicious. Cinnamon, cream that's been churned into a solid, AKA butter. And whenever you're making a shortbread or a crumble or anything like that, you want to cube your butter so that you get pockets of butteriness all throughout. Break the brown sugar and incorporate the butter. So this crumble is super duper affordable to make. I mean, it's essentially flour and sugar. Shelf-stable stuff that doesn't cost a lot of money. And then when you really add it up, the frozen berries don't cost so much either. This is a cheap dessert, man. And we're going to put it right over top of the berries. Very good. Oven time, OVEN. We have a beautiful berry crumble here. All right, let's dig into this bad boy. Very, very, very naughty, this one. Oh, look at that. What does this need to make it even better though? I think it needs the accompaniment of some ice cream. Luckily, we happen to have some in the freezer. Hoo-ah! Okay, first of all, I just want to talk about something that's happening here. It's hot and cold. Can you see that steam? Oh, baby. This might be a dilemma. That's my favorite one. Hot and cold, sweet and savory, and a kaleidoscope of colors for the rock bottom price of $1.31. How low can you get, Frankie? We have the world's cheapest ice cream, which also is the best tasting ice cream, and we didn't even need to buy an ice cream machine to make it because we could just use plastic bags. And then the crumble is just a really affordable topping. I say you play the hits with crumbles, citrus bars, ice creams, and brownies. Everybody loves them and they're all gonna be gone. Plus, you can make them really, really affordably with totally normal ingredients that you probably already have most of. Sugar, as you can see, I've had my fair share of it today, and it's about time that I take a nap. I hope you make all 3 of these recipes, maybe not at the same time like I did. It might cause some wiring issues up here, you know what I'm talking about? Okay, bye.